Hello, everyone. Great to be here with you. And I, however, would like to take you away. I want to take you away to Florida. Bit early. Normally people go a bit into the winter to Florida from here. And I want to take you to Indian River State on the Atlantic coast of Florida. Don't worry, it's quite a nice place. Here's Vero Beach. Very nice, isn't it? But watch out. Go a mile down the road, and you're going to end up in Gifford. So Indian River State has this sad, classic American story. Two neighborhoods adjacent to one another. One is the poorest town in Florida. The other, you can't get a property for less than $1 million. And surprise, surprise, it's the majority black community that's poor. It's the majority white community that's rich. And what we found is, so the Social Progress Index is a tool to measure people's real quality of life in terms of outcomes, in terms of health, education, rights, etc. And so when we measured the social progress of these communities, unsurprisingly, we found that there was a similar difference. There was a gulf in the life experience of the people in Gifford, which is much less than the life experience of the people in Vero Beach, in terms of what they're actually getting out of life. And that's what this Social Progress Index data shows us. Now, we were asked to use this data by a group of donors from Vero Beach who want to help the people of Gifford. And they've done it by building this beautiful youth advancement centre. It's very nice. And they said to us, we've built this thing, but we're not sure whether it's making a difference, whether it's hitting the marks of what's needed in Gifford. So can you unpack the Social Progress Index data for these communities and tell us what's going on? And of course, what we found was that it's a much more complex picture than they thought. Number one, the big issue for the people of Gifford is nutrition. And as Trooper was talking about earlier, nutrition has a link to education outcomes. K through 12 education is not strong in this community. Thirdly, if people are trying to get ahead despite having bad schools and poor nutrition, what are they finding? They haven't got access to the internet. We heard earlier from Doreen and others about the global digital divide. Well, it exists neighborhood to neighborhood in Indian River County in Florida. One of the biggest efforts people give Gifford is actually being able to access the internet. And then, surprise, surprise, with all these things holding them back, the people of Gifford are not getting on the higher education ladder, which would be a path out of poverty. So this is what the Social Progress Index tool could do. Now, I'd love to tell you that everything changed, everything's wonderful, and now everyone lives in $1 million houses in Gifford. That may take some time, and this is the responsibility of this community. But what the donors are saying to us is, well, this gives us a chance to not just refocus our efforts, but change the conversation with the city authorities, the state authorities, etc. Because this is a complex, multi-dimensional problem we want to work on. So this is what the Social Progress Index data can do. It can change the conversation, refocus around what the real needs of the communities are. And what we've done, and what we're sort of launching today, is the US Social Progress Map. And this means we've done what we've done for Gifford and Vero Beach, we're going to do for every community across the United States. What we've got now available, we've got 50 states, 500 cities. So we can compare city by city its social progress in a detailed level. We can compare 32,000 neighborhoods. I can tell you the social progress of where we are now in Midtown Manhattan. So we've got this level of data and a set of analytic suites to help people, whether it's city authorities, whether it's philanthropists, whether it's businesses, understand the communities better, to design interventions better. We're talking to police chiefs about the social determinants of crime. We're talking to health authorities about the social determinants of health. We're talking to auditors about how this data can get more accountability about how money is used. So please do explore the Social Progress Map. The URL's there. I'm here, and I'd love to show you your community. Thank you very much.